Part 1, Uncovering the Truth Behind the Missing Recruit Who Died During BMT. If you're a national serviceman, you might have heard this story. During a route march once in Pulau Tekong, a soldier from Charlie Company disappeared. Tekong is the offshore base where recruits undergo basic military training, BMT. One of the toughest training exercises, the route march sees soldiers laden with combat gear marching distances of 3 to 24 km. Despite a thorough search, he was only discovered the next day along the route march trail. His entrails were laid out next to his body, alongside his full pack and rifle. Although he was subsequently cremated with full military honors, his spirit refused to leave, or so the story goes. Legend has it that after the ghost of Charlie Company was spotted standing among some trees, subsequent route marches were diverted to avoid the area. In the dead of night, recruits have reportedly heard the dead soldier shouting for Charlie Company to fall in. Some have even seen him by the bed he used to occupy. On a subsequent route march by another company, the officer in command was said to have spotted a soldier standing among some trees in the distance. Subsequent route marches were then diverted to avoid the area. The story goes on to say that priests who were sent to Pulau Tekong to investigate suggested that a third door be added to one side of the dead soldier's barracks so that his restless soul could escape. At the time, most of the barracks in Pulau Tekong were single-story rectangular blocks with wooden walls and zinc roofs. At each end was a door, and double-decker bunk beds and metal cabinets lined the two sides. After the third door was built, reports of the sighting ceased. Gruesome truth or a hoax perpetrated to scare fresh-faced recruits? The Charlie Company urban legend has been a talking point since the 1980s, and has been circulated extensively on internet chat rooms like military.forums.com. It was also reenacted in the homegrown television series Incredible Tales many years back. Being at the tail end of the contingent, the missing soldier was not noticed till an hour later. Titled The Third Door, MediaCorp said the episode was one of the most popular in the 13-part program and garnered higher ratings than those for popular sitcoms such as Phua Chu Kang. Like all folklore, this urban legend changes after every retelling. One version has it that when the soldier was found, he had been impaled with an entrenching tool that soldiers use for digging trenches. When Lifestyle contacted an army veteran to verify the story, he had a good laugh. Mr. Wikia Pak, 60, was with the Singapore Armed Forces for 30 years. He retired in 1994 as a lieutenant colonel. He was also the commanding officer of the then infantry training depot in Pulau Tekong from 1983 to 1987. He said he had neither seen nor heard about the bunk or the ghost. In all my years at Tekong, I've not seen anything out of the ordinary, he said. The Defense Ministry, MINDEF, declined to discuss the urban legend. A spokesman also said MINDEF has no official records to show that the three-doored bunk exists. But I have seen it. I did my BMT in Charlie Company on Pulau Tekong in 1993. My quarters were in the old camp which is now used for field training. Recruits now bunk in the new schools 1 and 2, which opened officially in 1999. During my BMT, the three-doored bunk at the edge of the parade square was diagonally across from my quarters. It was used as a lecture theater cum storage space. Armed with information and personal experience, I set off to investigate if Charlie has had any unwelcome company.